I'm sorry.
And this is
this
Immortal.
For the true cult.
For the true cult. That's a black metal band.
Yep.
Not black metal, but black metal, like the devil.
Yeah. A little annoyed with Vinny right now.
She's a little annoyed with me, and you would know why she's annoyed with me if you were part of our live behind the scenes session, which we're going to be better at communicating when we're having
find
live,
the review.
when we're having live listen sessions. Yeah.
Man War of Steel.
Yeah, they still won't figure out why you're mad at me.
No, they won't. Some might.
Because it was the in-between. So if you want to know the skinny, come to the behind-the-scenes live
if you're a good
session.
people reader, I'm sure you'll see my countenance go.
It's for everybody. Everybody's involved, Patreon or not.
Yeah.
However, the song selections actually come from our wonderful patrons. By the way, if you're a patron, please, in the next couple days, they're going to be deducting from your guys' accounts. So if you subscribed on Patreon and you wanted to pull back, do it quickly so that they don't take your shit. If you don't do it quickly enough, send a note to Sori. We'll send you a refund, no problem. Okay? Times are hard for everybody, so don't worry about that even if you're late, okay?
Oh, yeah. Give them the link.
Give them the link for what? Oh, we're going to give you guys, we're going to give the live
Just
listeners
keep introducing
Yeah. We're going to give them the link to the song. Okay. Now, what is an alliance? An alliance is very simple. $1 Patreon gets you in. You join an alliance. You pull your points together, and that helps determine what songs we do. Now, one of the alliances is the most mysterious one. Is called the True Cult Alliance, and they generally are a black metal alliance, so that's why we're doing this song currently. If you don't want to be part of a community and you're a filthy capitalist like Sori, all you have to do, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. Vin and Sori merch at gmail.com, on PayPal. There's also a 125 tier on Patreon. You do that 3 times, you get knocked out at the $75 rate. But this is a True Cult. Having said that, we are about to go and listen to Immortal at the Heart of Winter. Let's go.
I had to open up Trello. So here you go.
We're going to give them the link.
Now you can paste it.
The live streamers now have the link. And with that, it is time to go. Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Very ominous. Holy moly.
Yep. You're going to pay for that shit.
Fair.
Yeah, I know what you want. Are immortal and I'm an amateur.
Your deepest realms I find, with songs that told eternity. For you, my call is ever so strong. Winter landscapes pure and clear, I walk into the glacial valleys. Deep under forests alive, only my torch is firelight. Greatest blinding waiting me. Your realms ever splendid, songs were made eternally. God is ever so strong. Victorious the kingdom we made, with strength and pride all the way. You are at the heart of winter. Giant wings make all you need.
did one song from these guys.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
We've had done at least one, yeah.
because remember we had looked up the whole Blast Shirk thingamajiggy. So Blast Shirk. This is from the wiki. Immortal's lyrics are based on an overall theme, a realm
Stand the Fall
called
of Time, we did.
Blashurk, which is said to be a demon and battle-filled field and a fusion of Gothic, Nordic, and heroic themes. The idea of Blashurk came from Demonez and Abbeth's feelings of isolation in Bergen. They created Blashurk to mirror those feelings, based it in Norway and winter landscapes. Unlike many early black metal bands, Immortal does not have satanic-themed lyrics, opting instead for basing the genre's inherent concepts of darkness and evil in the fantasy setting of Blashurk. I'm completely butchering that. However, on the band's first album, there were a few satanic references, but without any lyrics attacking religion. So they're a black metal band, but it's more about like their atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like the, you know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, your environment like has to have an effect on. That's why I'm very surprised that Maine hasn't produced like a bunch of black metal.
Yeah.
Because
but don't you feel like Maine puts off lazy vibes?
well, it's called Vacation Land, which is strange to me. I don't. Yeah, you know, I was just gonna say like New York is a northeastern state, but there's so much going on in New York. Same thing with Boston. Mm-hmm. Maine, to me, seems like the perfect setting for black metal because it's like it's dark. People are miserable. Don't have a lot of opportunities. Don't have a lot of things to do. So you can be very proficient at your instrument.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I feel like there should be a hell of a lot of black metal, but there's not even an underground black metal scene in Maine.
Yeah.
Like, there was this band, I forgot the name of it.
I don't know, I never looked, but I assume there's not.
There's this band called Blood Red Thrust. They were big about 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Like, that was before I started taking trips and stuff. Mm-hmm. They were, like, this really, really big band.
What'd you call it? What was it?
Blood Red Thrust was the name of the band. I worked with the guitar, with the singer's mother. She worked with me. And she's always, yeah, she didn't understand, but they were basically a new metal band. There are a lot of new metal bands out because new metal is obviously very, very easy to play.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
The metal band I knew, they were new metal. Now that I know the scene,
that was your
they were new metal.
That was your boyfriend's band, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie. How you doing?
I'm sure he's not on our live.
yeah, I'm sure he doesn't care. He's out there in lumber or something like that. Isn't that what he does now? Or you don't know what he does now?
How would I know?
Yeah.
No, my family tells me and gives me updates. I don't know why they do that.
I mean, I've got some ideas. So yeah, I feel like it's very strange to me. I feel like there should be a giant black metal scene. I feel like we should. You know what? That settles it. We have to be the black metal band.
Oh, babe, no, I'm not.
I'm black and I play metal.
Oh,
there's some black metal elements to the song.
Yeah, yes.
That middle part.
Yep. But this, like, I don't like the vocal style. I don't like the sound of it. This, I liked instrumentally what they did in the background.
Instrumentally was insane.
Yeah, if this was an instrumental, I would give it a much higher rating.
See,
but I don't like the vocal style.
I like this guy's vocal style because it's not like the squealing pig thing. It's not the raw, like it was kind of almost like spoken word poetry type of vibe.
Yeah, but it.
And I really liked that. Part way through the song, there was like one part that was like they had increased the tempo, like I think half a step or whatever, and I was like, oh my god, I would love to play this live. And then I was thinking to myself, how is he able to just like keep that energy? Because it was kind of like a reserved energy. I'm like, I wonder if he can do that live. Because I can't do, like, there's a part of the song that we have where, like, you're, like, really, really going off. And, like, I always screw up at the end.
Oh, really?
Because, like, I'm trying to follow what you're doing because, like, the energy is so crazy. You know what I mean? So I always screw up at the very, it's the last three notes. I always screw up at that part. But, like,
I said, oh.
Yeah, because you're carrying.
I think because
you're carrying that energy so good. And it's like, you just want to like, so I'm like, yo, how is he keeping that spoken word type of energy while that shit is playing? And obviously they're probably recording different times, but I want to see that live to see if he can do that, because that takes a lot of discipline, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think you're...
But I just think that black metal to me is just like the most diverse genre of metal. It's my favorite genre of metal. There's some staples to it, like the tremolo stuff, but like if you look at Mayhem and Immortal and Dimmu Borgir and and then the new stuff like Batushka or my favorite,
there's a lot of variation.
They're so different in that genre. Like they're like completely, and then Magua is like over there somewhere, like you like. Because the last like genre I came out of was nu metal, and literally everybody sounded exactly the same. Everybody sounded like one or two bands. But black metal, it's like it to me is the most evolved brand of metal genre of metal that there is. Like and you still have like the true cult guys who just, it sounds like shit, Frozen Moon, whatever. And okay, we don't get it. I never liked Frozen Moon. I know it's some giant class. That's like, Frozen Moon is like the black...
I liked that one though, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't know. Frozen Moon is like the black metal imagined. This like overrated song that you're supposed to like is completely simplistic and not very good, but just completely overrated. Kellen Dross is in the chat, so I'm not really sticking it to him. There's nothing you can do.
Gosh.
There's nothing you can do. But I mean, aside from that song, like, there's just so many different, like, subgenres within the genre of black metal. It's very, very fascinating to me. It's very, coming from my only introduction to metal was nu metal and Metallica. There was not a lot of variation. And, if you listen to metal during the radio during the nu metal period, you're really just listening to one band and, like, literally two riffs. Like, it was insane. Like, now that I look back at it, I'm like, that period was crazy. Being introduced to the channel and being used to all this variation and then going back to what I was listening to, I'm like, holy shit. Like, it was two whatever notes or two chords, like,
sometimes
for fucking 5 or 8 years.
There's a song going on and you're like, babe, this is so easy, you could do this. And I'm like, no. And then he's like, you'll be like, stop and just look. And then I'm like looking at the fretboard and it's like,
it's all
just the same things. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can actually see.
That's just like,
yeah.
That's the reason that I failed at our song, because I was trying to write a nu metal song, but I was in standard tuning, so that changes how you play. And so I failed miserably at writing a nu metal song. So I sent my parts to Jay, and Jay's like, bro, this is not a nu metal song. And I'm like, but he was right. It's not a nu metal song, which is very... I tried to, like, nu metalize it at the end. I hope I did a good job. But
I think the song is awesome.
Yeah, the song is awesome. And,
I would give it a very high rating.
I'd give it a 10. I'd say, wow, that singer is hot.
No, you're sucking up now because of all you said.
Take back that bull you said about Freezing Moon. Otherwise, I'm sending my cronies after you with mayonnaise. That's Pony. We're in the live chat.
Yeah.
And people are angry. It's not Frozen Moon. It's Freezing Moon.
You're right. It is.
It's like John Lennon. I'm like, let's get an interview with the homie. He was dead for like fucking 30 years or whatever. Shout out to the homie. Okay, so lyrically, so the greatest Blashik Earth, Wait for Me, Your Deepest Realms I'll Find, with songs that sound eternally for you. I guess Varg was in this band. So the song before that we were listening to,
talking about Varg, and here we are. That's why
making
people
fun of Varg.
Yeah. That's why people were saying all that.
So they were making fun of Varg in the song, and then the next song we play is Immortal. Holy moly! And people were like, "Did you do that on purpose?" Sure. Sure. No, we didn't.
It's just how the short list was.
It's just how the
situated.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, look, they went through a string of guitarists, including Dimanaz Varg. I don't know how to say his last name, and Jorn Tunsberg, whatever. Yeah, so Yeah, those Swedish European guys are gifted as hell, bro. Like in guitar, like we've got one of them, and the guy is an absolute and complete legend. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, absolutely.
It's absolutely unbelievable.
It's no joke.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable stuff. So basically, it's talking about. He's just this guy. They said in the wiki, this guy basically just takes a walk out into the woods, literally where he is, and that's where he gets his inspiration to write.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? And like, it's really interesting because like 2-3 songs back, it was this basically.
That's exactly what I was picturing.
Go ahead.
No, I was just picturing him walking through the woods and the experience that he was having in that one.
So they're both from similar landscapes, right? So like Verdruna did a song and it was like this White Raven was the name of the song. And it was this beautiful song, amazing melody, very sweet. You could see the angst.
The energy was beautiful too.
Yeah, but there was some angst and, carry away my sorrow into a fish's pond or whatever.
Yeah.
And they turned the surroundings around them, obviously gave them inspiration for their song into something beautiful. This band, it's still beautiful sonically as far as what the instruments were, but
the beginning, I think, was more beautiful.
Yeah, and there were a couple tremolo runs in the middle, but this one is more like it's not beautiful on purpose. Like it's meant to communicate the depression and isolation.
Feel the sickness.
Yeah, like you feel the depression and isolation, and it almost is like. He's turning it into something positive, like he's calling it the Great Blashirk or whatever, which is the demon-filled battlefield or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's almost like he's trying to reconcile like that depression that he gets by saying it's this positive thing, but you don't get the sense from how he's saying it that it's this positive. It's just very, very interesting how certain temperaments deal with being in the almost exact same situation. Mm-hmm. We didn't see a music video to this, but if there was a music video to this, it wouldn't be this beautiful thing like what we saw with the other
but the other one was reaching out to the white spirit. You know what I mean? That could help them.
Right.
This one's
the
not
White
doing
Raven.
that.
Right. Well, this one. Well, again, Raven Throne. So he is referencing.
I'm staring forth the Raven Throne. I know I'm at the heart of winter.
Yeah.
No, you're
so
right.
it's crazy. So
you're right.
But see, when
That's
you
interesting.
What color do you see when you see Raven Throne?
I see a black throne and it's white snow around.
Black Throne, Raven Throne, right? But then the name of the Verdruna song was the White Raven.
Yeah.
So it's like it's the contrast. They're in this almost same
weird.
Like situation, and it's like White Raven and hopeful and whatever. And this one, it's just dark and what. It's the human mind, man. Holy shit! The things that we're able to do and the variation of experiences is mind blowing to me. It's absolutely mind blowing to me. And both of them are amazing in their own way. Like that to me is like that's why I'm so fascinated. That's why like we've been doing this for 2 years. We've done over 1,000 songs. But I like having these nights where we're doing multiple songs at the same time because there's a strange thread of commonality, especially tonight with all the songs that we've done so far. It's like they're all have this weird connectivity to them. Whether Varg is mentioned in the other video or this, it's just amazing stuff. I like this a lot more. So I love the guitar work, obviously. And I liked and respected the vocal delivery. I didn't love the vocal delivery, but I liked and respected it because they were doing something different. He was kind of like doing almost a spoken word type of thing instead of just rah, which is one of the things that like I'm really, I'm trying to draw out of you because you have so much range vocally instead of just a regular. So I like and respect it. I love the guitar work. Guitar work is crazy. So this is gonna get a 9.47 for me.
Wow. Okay. For me, I liked what it sounded like. I already said that. At the beginning, I really liked the sound of it, but then the vocal style was not my thing at all. Actually, it made it hard for me to take the song seriously.
What?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Just hurry up and give your terrible
so
review.
I'm gonna go with an 8.5 because I still liked the if it would have been an instrumental. Oh well. So sorry, True Cult.
She's wrong again. This pleases me though, because then the chat is going to be nicer to me now that you've given such a pathetic rating for such a great band. So this pleases me. Vin out.
Sorry, out.
Gone.
Hey villagers, this is Archero and I'm inviting you to the Village March Madness Tournament. We're doing this as a fundraiser and to get together as a community and have a little bit of fun. If you're not familiar with March Madness, it is a 64-team college basketball tournament. The teams all play in single elimination round tournament style. Final winner is going to be the national champion. There's going to be a page set up on the ESPN website where you can make your guesses who's going to win each game. And we'll have a private group set up just for our village to compete against each other and see who predicted the winners best. To participate, it only costs $1, and all of that is going to go to help other villagers who are in need right now. This is all going to be happening in mid-March. More details are coming very soon about the dates, prizes, and how to join. I'll see you guys there. Keep it metal.